فصول شلال الأحلام، ولكن قلت إني سأعيد بعض الأجزاء لأني أريد أن أرى كيف تترتب القصة إذا عملت أشياء أو اخترت أشياء مختلفة، يعني زي إني أقتل المتحرش، إني أرجع التولز، إني أقبل ذات الشعر الأحمر وأتنازل عن غروري، يعني أشوف، مش عارفة، حاجات كده يعني. يلا بينا.
Hush, baby, hush. Rest your head on your pillow, little one. You'll be home with Amar soon. I've missed you, my child. I've missed you here, in the deep, in the dark, in the cold. Come to me, my sweet little Kian. Come home.
How is he, Na'ane? Will he live?
Your magic brought him back from the darkness. My magic helped him stay. But the fight is his alone now. He must choose to live. Hush, Kian, hush. Rest your head on the pillow. You will soon be home. In the deep, in the dark, in the...
Why do we keep him alive? He's the enemy. The fever ate him up.
No, Liko. We brought him here for a reason. We need him alive.
You freed me, Kian Alvane. Don't blame yourself for my death. This is what I wanted. To be free. To be reborn.
When I do kill you, you will feel every twist of my blade as your life drains away. Your pain and shame and dishonor will serve as my vengeance. And I will be there to witness your soul departing for the nether realms, for the shadow, and that deep, dark, cold water. They can only protect you for so long, Apostle. In the end, you will have to face your sins, and you will pay for them.
Sleep, my child. Sleep and never wake up. We're waiting for you. All of us. We're waiting in the deep, in the dark. Join us here. There's nothing for you out there. You belong here with Amar in the deep, dark, cold. Forever and ever.
I must go. He'll wake soon. Make sure he drinks water and eats. He will recover. The only wounds I cannot heal are on the inside. He must heal those himself.
Wake up, Kian. Wake up. Wake up!
Where in Shadow's name am I?
I don't know why they didn't just kill him when they had the chance. After all, he's our enemy. He murdered Raven.
I hear he defected.
Shit, he's here. What if he heard what we... Shh.
I'm glad to see
They're
you
waiting for you out in the main
Norse
hall.
gambled on the fever taking.
Is it true that Captain Baqim
Oh,
sacrificed
and
his
quite a
life to
few
free you
iron
from Fire's
pieces, to
teeth?
be honest.
He was a good man. I hope... How do we know we can trust you? You're still Azadi. Nothing will ever change that.
Shepard is waiting for you in the main hall.
The traitor is back on his feet. Praise the balance.
How are your wounds?
I won't answer their questions until I know who they are and what they... My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. There's still pain, but I won't admit to weakness in front of these strangers. My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. I won't answer their questions until I know who they are and what they want with me. What is this place?
Hoping to run back to your masters with the information and buy your life back?
Liko, you are in the Enclave, the ancient library of the Sentinel Order of the Balance in Marcuria. It serves as our base of operations.
Our?
The Resistance, Alvani. Those who have come together to fight the Azadi. Magicals, like her, and me.
I remember. The portal. Blood magic. The shadow has cursed me. The goddess will not touch me again, and will never walk the slopes of the first mountain. The captain. He used my sword to run himself through. The captain.
Balsai Bakin laid down his life for yours, Kian.
Why?
Believe me, I've asked the same question. Why? Why lose a great man like Baqim over you? A butcher, an apostle, a fucking Azadi.
This creature, this man. I've seen many Dolmari in my life, but there's something familiar about this one. He insults my people. They have committed crimes, yes, but the responsibility lies with our leaders, not with every Azadi. We are not all the same, Dolmari.
Perhaps. But then my people all look the same to you, do they not? We're livestock.
I've turned my back on my people.
So you're also a traitor, Kian Alvani. We'll add it to your list of crimes.
I will not let anyone, least of all a Dolmari, speak to me in this way. My life was already taken from me. Why make all those sacrifices for a traitor and an enemy? Why am I here?
We chose you. We sent Captain Baqim to his death in exchange for your life. We need you.
As a symbol.
But also so much more. We need strength, we need leadership, we need hope. Our numbers are dwindling. Most Northlanders have come to terms with the Azadi occupation. Humans are turning their backs on the Resistance and a blind eye to the genocide of magicals. We need someone to give us hope, so that we can fight back and win.
You're a tool, Apostle. A blunt weapon, nothing more.
We need your help, Kian. Will you join us?
Do I have a choice?
There is always choice. And for every choice, there are consequences.
You can't let me leave. If I refuse, you'll kill me.
We might kill you anyway. Just give me a reason.
We have sacrificed so much to bring you here. This is your chance for a new beginning, Kian. A new life, for the redemption I know you seek.
I can... What would you have me do?
You will go into the city tonight, with Liko and Enu. They will give you instructions and they will keep an eye on you to make sure. To help, if needed.
I'll be watching from the shadow.
You know our...
I'm doing this for April. She was the one who made me question myself. My mission. My faith.
Fuck you, Gazi. There is nothing you can do to repay that debt.
April is dead, Kian. Do this instead for all those who still live. Do this for the soul of your people. Do this for yourself. The boat will take you to Shady Quay in Old Town. I will let you know when things are ready.
After you're done with your mission, we'll meet up at Ulvik's Tavern. And if you don't show, we'll hunt you down and skin you like a rabbit.
You may find I'm not a rabbit.
Try me, please.
Liko, enough.
Our water tanks are running dangerously low, and I smell no rain on the... Kian, I expect... Ah, never... How's your back?
The herbs.
I like... I'm the general, me. I run this place. You got a problem with logic, Sticks? You come to me. Maybe that stuff ain't just got any question.
I have a feeling I've seen this man before. He wasn't wearing a uniform and he wasn't a general, but his voice and his face. I know nothing of this place. Where I'll be eating. Do I know you from somewhere?
Well, I can't imagine you would, unless you're from around here, and you're clearly not. In my former life, I didn't have much contact with the Azadi outside of bars and card tables. And you don't look like you visit either of them very often. In my new life, I've been mostly stationed here, at headquarters. We don't see a lot of Azadi visitors.
Perhaps in Mercuria?
No, I don't see how we could have met there. You must have me confused with someone else. Carry on, laddie. Oh, and make us proud, damn it.
What are they playing?
Are you
I don't recognize the game, but
the
it looks fun.
Why would I be as obvious as...
Hello. Hi. So, new guy, huh? I'm Enu. Actually, it's Enumar, Sandhya, and you're Kian.
I can't not speak with these people, now that I'm supposed to be part of their resistance. The girl deserves a response. I am.
Great, hello! Azadi, huh? That's... yeah, great. I've never been. Is it nice? I hear it's nice when they're not, you know, waging war and murdering magicals.
Conquering. Murdering. That's how she sees my people, my nation. As if the Zid don't have blood on their hands, too. If she could see Azadea as I see it, she'd know there was so much more to it. But what's the point in trying to convince her? This is all she knows of Azadea. Maybe that's not so surprising. How would someone who's not from there know the truth? These people only see the actions of a conquering army, led by criminals. It's conquering. This is all she knows of Azadea. You think that's all we do?
Oh, no, obviously there's, things I don't know. We don't get to socialize with Azadi very often. The ones I meet wear armor and carry swords and shout a lot. Also, they kill Zid. So, maybe I'm biased? Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, present myself for you. Introduce myself to you, not present myself. That's not appropriate. Sorry, I'm screwing this up, aren't I?
She's trying her best. Despite her prejudices, you're doing fine. It's an honor to meet you, Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teamar.
Oh, wow. The same, Kian Alvane, apostle of the Azadi, son of,
It's just Kian now. You can call me Kian.
Okay. Kay. Can I call you Kay?
You can call me Kian.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Kian. Welcome to the Resistance, Kian. Sorry about Liko. He has issues.
I will speak with him. In private.
Oh, okay. Private. Got it. Won't pry. I'm trying to cut back on the prying.
I find myself warming to this one. So, what's your story, daughter of...
Oh, just Enu. No one calls me daughter of blah blah here. And my story is totally unexciting. That's the word. I'm a humdrum farm girl. Was. And hey, now I'm a... At least my parents don't totally disapprove, but they are proud of... Sorry.
You have good reasons for hating us.
Yeah, well... I like fighting for something. I like having...
Clearly.
I really wouldn't make a good Zidwife. I'm sorry. This is way too much information. I was just gonna say hello and then blah, so hello. And hey, good luck out there tonight. Well, I'm gonna be there with you, but anyway, there it is.
The Resistance. A year ago, they're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really expect to win? That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in.
Hoi, Alvane Dar. It's an honor seeing your eyes.
Dar is an honorific in Azadir, and Hoi a common greeting. He must have had interactions with Azadi, or studied the language and culture. If he has something to say to me, Dar... Who taught you the proper Azadi form of address?
Oh, I did business with with the Azadi for several years. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was really happening. You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister. She raised me after my mother died. I took her surname. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin.
I was following orders when I arrested his... Your aunt was harboring rebels. I was under orders to arrest her. I'm sorry for what happened to her. Your aunt is a strong and honorable woman.
Oh, I don't blame you, Dar. Neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an asset to us. Unfortunately, when the warden of Friar's Keep was killed, the City Watch decided to make an example of her. Head for a head, like, to show what'll happen if we put up a fight. But I'm sure we'll find a way to save her. She's been around forever. Survived worse than this. She can't just... She won't be executed. I just know it. We'll get her out of Cold Stone by any means necessary before it's too late.
Warden Murren got what he deserved, and I couldn't have known that my actions would lead to this. But I owe this man the truth. I committed an act of vengeance, but telling him the truth won't save his aunt's life. And faced with the same choice today, would I have done it differently? Warden Murren got what he deserved, and I couldn't have known that my actions would lead to this. But I owe this man the truth. I committed an act of vengeance, but telling him the truth won't save his aunt's life. And faced with the same choice today, would I have done it differently? There's no need for Dar. You can call me Kian.
Kian. Okay. I'm Jakai. I'm sorry. I already said that. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a businessman, and my customers were mostly Azadi. It was good business. I profited from the occupation. I made a lot of money. It shames me to admit it now, but I actually believed in the Azadi. What they were saying made sense. Even the things they say about magicals. For a while, I blamed them for everything. I even went so far as to join the National Front for Faith and Family. Do you know who they are? Azadi collaborators. Anti-magical crusaders. Turncoats. I'm not proud of that. But then, when my aunt was detained and sentenced to 5 years in Cold Stone, it changed everything. Opened my eyes. I realized it wasn't the Magicals who were at fault. It was the Azadi. It was us. Those of us who didn't speak up or take action. Those of us who'd betrayed our own.
He really wants to get this off his chest. I understand.
I sought out the resistance, and now here I am, with all these brave people, like Anu. Oh, she's great, isn't she? I'm really impressed with how she holds up. Boy, the Zid are really striking people. So pretty. Anyway, that's my story.
It's quite a story.
Isn't it, though? I'm glad to have you with us, Dar. It'll make a huge difference. You have my support.
I should be getting ready for tonight.
Of course, Alvane Dar. Kian, I'm sorry for going on and on. Good luck out there. Kian, before you go, there's one last thing. If you hear any word of my aunt, of Benrime Salman, if there's any way to get her out of Cold Stone before, well, you know.
I will keep my eyes and ears open, Jakai. I promise.
Thank you. She's all the family I have in this world. I don't want to lose her. All I'm asking is for you to help. Best as you can.
You have recovered well, Kian.
You brought me back to life. I'm still not sure why or what for.
We would not have saved you if we did not believe in you.
The Dalmari does not agree.
The Dalmari has a name, and Liko has his reasons. You may want to speak with him.
And what if he's right?
It doesn't matter, Kian. You have been born again. You can become the man you want to be. Not everyone gets a chance at redemption, to undo the damage they have done and to shape their own future.
The captain said the same thing, only with different words.
Balsai he was a man who spoke his mind, and spoke freely. I never met anyone who cursed as colorfully as he did. It was truly a thing of beauty. But he too had a past that haunted him. He was a lot like you. With us, he was given a second chance, a rebirth, an opportunity for redemption to atone for his sins. And he did.
I'm caught between worlds, part of neither. For the time being, I can do more here than I can anywhere else. I'm caught between worlds, part of neither. I will try not to disappoint you.
I have faith.
Don't talk to me about faith, Shepard.
Faith is everything.
Faith can lead you astray.
Blind faith, yes. But faith can also lead you back to life. We will help you open your eyes. Kian, would you share your story with me? I have heard only fragments, rumors. I know there's more to it.
Of course, Shepard. Before all this, I was the Apostle. Back home in Azadir, I was loved and feared. I laid waste to our enemies in the name of the goddess. A little over a year ago, I was summoned by the Six, our empresses. They commanded me to travel across the sea to the occupied territories of the Northlands. I was to find and kill the rebel leader known as the Scorpion. He had murdered many Trueborn, and he stood in the way of our mission. I had always been taught that magic was evil, an affront to the laws of nature and to the goddess. I'd been told that the magical races were dangerous and immoral. But when I arrived here in the Northlands and met the people of Mercuria, well, magicals were not the simple monsters of my childhood tales. Magic wasn't simply a tool for evildoers. It was a lot more complex. Then I met April Ryan, rebel leader. Of course, I didn't know it then. She was a stranger, our meeting accidental. But I know now that it was meant to happen. She was strong and honorable and good. She stood up to me. She questioned my beliefs, my faith, my mission. Her strength made me question everything. But I still went after the Scorpion and the Resistance, blindly, on faith. I finally tracked down the Scorpion. April Ryan. Infidel. Terrorist. Leader of the Resistance. Nothing made sense. But a choice had been made. The consequences were inevitable. My own people had me followed. My blind faith led them straight to her. To April. They killed her. Decimated the Resistance. Sentenced me to death. For a year I rotted away in Friar's Keep. I was already dead, a walking corpse. I had lost everything. I'd given up. But now I have the opportunity to redeem myself and my nation, to help rebuild the Resistance, to avenge April Ryan, and to bring justice to those I have hurt. For that I'm grateful.
Of course. Thank you. When you've spoken with the others and are ready to leave, come see me again.
So the Apostle has finally risen. A shame the fever didn't kill you. We'd all be better off. An even greater shame that a good man had to die for you to live.
No matter the circumstances, I will never let anyone speak to me in that way. He hates me. But why wouldn't he? His people has caused mine suffering and death, and we have returned the favor twofold. We will always be enemies. No matter the circumstances, I will never let anyone speak to me in that way. He hates me. But why wouldn't he? His people has caused mine suffering and death. Watch your tongue, Dulmari.
Oh, what apostle? Will you murder me, my family, my entire race? Of course. You are a Zadi. Genocide runs in your blood. Like you, I'm from the west, from the great continent we call Antigua Aba, land of the setting sun. The place your people call Mihadmir, and then Azadir, as though through occupation you came to possess it.
You are of the Azad Dolmari tribes.
I am of the Dol Antigua, the western Dolmari, first of my people. And yes, we have met before, Apostle Alvani.
He must be mistaken. I thought before that there was something familiar about him, but I've been trying to remember, and how could that be? I don't think he's lying. But where could we have met? Where did we meet?
You murdered my father in front of me. If it hadn't been for my mother holding me back, I would have torn your throat out, and then neither of us would be here today. We faced each other again years afterwards, but I'm sure you have no memory of that either. After all, what's another filthy magical? You made me who I am today, and someday soon, I will unmake you. But I swore to Shepherd that I'd set my private grievances aside. For now. Unlike you, I keep my oaths. But if I ever suspect you plan to betray us like you betrayed your own, I will not hesitate. I will kill you. And once this war is over, we'll settle our accounts. You will pay for my father's death, my mother's grief, and my people's suffering. Mark my words, Butcher. Your days are counted.
Light of the Goddess.
Are you ready, Kian?
I am.
Good. Liko and Enu are joining you. They will tell you what you need to do tonight.
How do you expect me to walk around unseen? Any Azadi will recognize me in an instant.
Of course. That's why our Zidmari sorceress made this, especially for you.
Magic.
There's no escaping it here. If you want to help us, I'm afraid you must drink it.
A Bakshivan masking potion.
Not quite, but a good guess. A masking potion would last for less than an hour. This is an Irhadian veil. It remains potent for days.
It makes all but the trained eye slide off you. Unless I speak to anyone, the guards won't even notice me. I'll be like a shadow to them. It's a very potent and very costly magic. Not easy to come by.
You know your potions?
When I trained to become an apostle, I was required to learn magic.
I'm sure that will serve you well. Drink it before you step ashore, and the veil will conceal you. But be cautious still. Don't speak to any Azadi guards or sympathizers. Don't attract attention. And remember that those who know you intimately can always see through the veil. Liko and Enu are waiting for you down the stairs in the hidden harbor. But you can't go into Mercuria looking like that. You'll need to get dressed. I've left some clothes on your bed. I trust they will fit you well.
What do you think the Azadi are building?
Are you looking for anything?
They may not look
Your
like
room
much
is right
and
down
they
the
don't
hall.
have the resources.
Good luck later tonight.
They won't give up until the Azadi are gone.
Kia.
Or their resistance is dead.
What do we call you?
If we keep losing people without winning any ground against the
The resistance.
We didn't see you there.
A year
I
ago
hope your
I fought
mission
them.
tonight is a success.
Today, I'm one of them. Shepard told me to wait until the mission begins.
Best of luck on your mission. You couldn't ask for better companion.
Do you get seasick?
What?
Oh, I just want to know if you're going to get all pukey on us, that's all.
I have been on a boat before.
Good. Then I don't mind sitting next to you.
We've wasted enough time. We need to leave. I'll tell you about the mission once we're on our way.
After you, Kian.
We need to split up. There's much to do, and we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Maybe some instructions first?
I'm hoping your memory is better than the Zid's, Apostle.
There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this person before he or she can cause more harm. I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole. I'll be looking for a turncoat in Old Town.
Right. Unfortunately, that's all we know. Someone in Old Town spying for the Azadi.
He...
Or she.
probably frequents the magic ghetto, but she must be human, or they could not be working with the Azadi.
We also believe they attend National Front meetings. National Fronters are traitors, Azadi collaborators. Their leader, Honor Hilaris, holds regular secret meetings somewhere in the city. That's probably our best chance of identifying the traitor. Sneak into one of those meetings and identify our guy. Girl, woman, person?
I'll begin my investigations in the market. Where can I find this man they call the Mole?
Oh, it's not
The Mole's burrow is right here in Shady Quay, Kian.
Ah, right. Yes, Kian, you will find the Mole close by. He is close by, this man who is called the Mole. Who is a human man, obviously.
God save us from Zidlings and their lack of subtleties. The Mole operates an underground supply network out of the magic ghetto. We need food, medicine, and arms. And so we need to maintain, good relations. Whatever the Mole asks of you, do it. Without questions.
It's time to get started. I'm ready.
You're on your own now. Anu and I have other assignments tonight. Once you've identified the turncoat, I'll meet you in the magic market. It's not far from here. Follow this street into Old Town.
Afterwards, we'll meet up at the Cock and Puss.
The Rooster and Kitten. It's a tavern on I Reed Avenue, right off the Southgate Market. Ulvik, the publican, is a friend of the Resistance.
I'm sure it's all very confusing right now, Kian, but there are maps everywhere. You can't get lost. Well, you can probably get lost. Are you going to get lost?
I'll find my way, Anu.
Right, good luck, big guy. Guys, both of you...
Goddess, forgive me for this. That tastes pretty good, to be honest. Unless I make myself noticed, or meet someone who knows me well, I'll remain veiled.
The Mole's expecting you.
He's
You'll
not
wait
doing
your
a very
turn in
good
the
job
back.
of being inconspicuous. He keeps an eye on me at all
an
times.
Unfortunate side effect,
mole's
Madam
well
Mole.
protected.
I don't expect.
Unfortunate side effect? Is lot more than unfortunate side effect. Is mud-riddled catastrophe is what is. Everyone in bar sleep. Everyone who drink wine close eyes and start snore. Not good for business.
Well, yes, we put too much of the poppy stem in the mix. I blame the...
Don't care. Responsibility on you. You cause disaster, you fix disaster. Poppy stem only to make wine more good, give spice, make more people buy wine. This make people not buy wine. This make people sleep and not drink any more wine. Make people buy other wine. This is bad thing, not good thing. Bad thing. So, you fix. How you will fix?
Oh, well, see, that's the problem. We've run out of poppy stem. It went into that one shipment.
Earth save us from you lot. Without poppy stem, our wine just wine. Very well, don't get dizzy. I'm not saying...
Thank you.
And... What are you doing, Azadi? Come out of shadow. Let me see you.
Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. She must know who I am and why I'm here. The creature clearly harbors a lot of animosity toward... She must know... We need your help.
You need something, I need something, everyone needs something. Let me tell you how my operation works. You do something for me, I do something back. His only way is never first, never, never first. Because I am the mole. So sing your song, let me know what you need, and then hear what I need. Come on, come on.
I'm asking for help to fight the Azadi. Wouldn't that count as doing for you?
But you are a Zadi.
I am.
An apostle.
I was.
I'm not like human. A Zadi, they are worst of lot. How I know a Zadi not playing me? How I know you not playing me?
Goddess save us all. I am Kian Alvane. I was the apostle, but now I'm a rebel. I'm here to make my people leave the Northlands and return to Azadir, and to ensure our so-called leaders stand trial for their crimes.
I dunno. Smell like trap. But let us pretend you speak truth. What you want with the mole?
I was told you could help us with weapons and supplies.
Maybe the mole can help with weapon, maybe she cannot. But before this question answered, you help me with something. Scratch back.
Scratch?
He's just saying. Not want your oversized hand all over back. Favour for me. Favour for you in turn.
What do you need?
Need to intercept runner. Messenger who pass word between guard station and city. There is letter I need. You help Mole do this, Mole will consider your problem.
I can do that.
Good for you, Apostle no more.
One condition. This runner. You will not hurt him.
I will not? Why not?
They use young men for runners. Boys. They have fought no battles, killed no rebels or magicals. They don't deserve to die.
They are still enemy.
I need your promise.
I promise, I promise. No one hurt your little runner. My man there will mark place on map where runner pass. From there you find place to take message from runner with no guard watching. Remember, no one must see. But you take letter from runner, we get letter from you, everyone goes separate way, everyone happy. When job done, talk to the mole again. The mole will be ready to talk business.
I wonder what sort of magical this one is. I've heard soldiers returning from the northern forests talk about them. What are you?
What I am, he asked. What I am? I am the mole.
That's not the name of your species.
My species, he say. The Azadi, always so tactful, always so sensitive. In my tongue that name be Banda Banta. It mean tiny folk who sing to earth and shape it, or something like this. His fancy way of saying we live in muck, know many song and dig deep tunnel. So we are mole, deep dweller, digger, mole with fancy name, who speak and sing and also magic. Except a Zadi come and put fire and smoke in Banda tunnel, and when Banda come out, a Zadi slaughter. Every one of us, man, woman, child, infant, no mole spared, except me. Except, oh, I am lie, and now go. Shoot, leave. You know, door.
You tried to steal my purse.
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the...
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi.
What? No.
You sure look like...
Oh, for the... What's your name, boy?
Bip.
Bip?
Yeah. Can't.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents.
Gien. That's where the Magicals are sent. They... to the prison colony.
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not Magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
The boy... I'm sure they're coming back.
You don't believe that.
I... do not.
So why are you lying to me?
To protect you from the truth.
I don't need to be protected. I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can.
So what's going to happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the Magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To
You're...
I am not.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to...
Segregate.
Two?
I'm not one.
Well, you sure...
I'm sorry.
Are you with the
Resist?
Because... And if you're...
Keep your voice.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the
What do you...
I mean that there are some who...
Do you...
No. Well...
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go... So incredibly cool!
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not.
Right.
It's not safe.
For you, I know I'm like a rogue. One with... I'll just say... Are you ready?
There's no reason to delay this. I should explore first, and maybe do some of my other tasks. There's no reason to delay this. I should Will you wait for me here?
Oh, man. But we are going, right? Tonight?
Soon.
Fine. I'll wait.
The Magicals keep their head. It's hard. Magicals appear contained to Old Town, even though they're still permitted to move through other parts of the city.
Maybe. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
Tell your friends. Mercuria's foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching to your exact orders. You look like the sort of... Tell your friends.
I have several sturdy cheeses for sale.
Sandwiches.
You don't look
I've got tasty sandwiches.
Keep me in mind next time you package.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's a testament to their
Of course,
resilience.
I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. Those days are over, even here in Old Town. I'm sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing.
The boy reminds me a lot of myself at that age. Orphaned, a street
Are you ready?
urchin living hand to mouth.
Can we go now?
Eager to... Let's go.
Finally! Follow me!
Medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
Shadow's name? You came out of nowhere. You shouldn't
We
be
need to leave the ghetto.
frown on
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The
You can't trust the Magicals.
Always be vigilant, citizen.
They're perfectly engineered
See?
and sturdy.
Easy.
No, gotta save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very... How did you escape the keep?
What? I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the Apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious Apostle guy
The boy will need a better name when he grows up.
Mysterious Azadi joins the Resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
Clearly.
This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. They talk. It may...
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated, in recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief. Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? Gods damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... I'm not going to just keep guessing. Sooner or later, even this brainless fool will... My apologies. Wrong backyard assembly.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dolmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honour Hillarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that. It's disgusting.
Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from, eh? I didn't even see ya. What do you want? I don't want no trouble.
That piece of paper you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece of... The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I dunno. You sound Azadi to me. What do you want that flyer for?
Long story. I need it to find a traitor. A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means. Take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
Balance! Are you a ghost? Where in Shadow's name did you come from all of a sudden?
Honor and humanity. It's the slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting. Step aside, bro.
Guts! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
Blood, honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Illyris speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man...
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there, in the shadows. Fear them.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person.
They are...
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person.
I smell
Honor
them.
Hilarious.
Do you not smell
He
them?
leads this
That
National Front for
foreign
Faith and Family.
Spice, magic, filth.
Honor Hilarious. He
It
leads
warms
this
my heart
National
to see
Front
you
for Faith
standing
and
before
Family.
me,
It's a flyer
standing
for the
up
National
what's
Front
good
meeting.
and fair. Glory, cousins. Glory be upon you. In the light of the
I'm too
goddess.
far away to get a real sense of
Yes.
that person.
Yes. I spoke recently with our benefactors. I spoke to them about that immigrant, the magical. Yes. 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 I spoke
Honor
to them.
Hilarious.
I said,
He
listen
leads
to
this
these
National
humble,
Front
brave
for
folk,
Faith and
your
Family.
cousins.
I'm
Humans
too far away to get a
brought
real
to
sense
their
of that
knees
person.
by the magical, driven to bankruptcy, to moral corruption.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of
Men
that
and
person.
women led astray by the devilish, demonic, magical, the necromancer.
Honor Hilarious.
I said
He
to them,
leads
I
this
said,
National
we
Front for
need
Faith and Family.
to
I'm
make
too
a
far away to get a
stand.
real sense of
Now.
that person.
Now! We need to rally behind our
Hilarious.
benefactors,
He
behind
leads
our
this
own.
National Front for Faith and Family.
And I said to them, I said, what you need, what they need, what we need, is someone to stand up and speak the human cause. The true Mercurian. Someone not afraid of the magical.
I'm too
and his
far away to get a
foreign
real sense of
tongues.
that person.
Yes, yes. You know me. You know me. You know I seek no fame or fortune. I seek only truth. I seek the light. I seek justice for brave, humble,
I'm too
human
far
folk
away to get
like
a real
you.
sense of that person.
Yes, yes, yes. I stand here before you as your servant. I stand here before you as your humble servant. Soon the city will elect a new council, a new leader, one who will take responsibility
Hilarious.
for the
He
lawlessness
leads this
that
National
haunts
Front for
these
Faith and
occult,
Family.
ill-lit lanes. Our benefactors do great work. They do brave work, important work, illustrious work. But they can't be everywhere. They can't protect all of you from your dark neighbours. And where the Azadi fall short, where their light doesn't reach, the City Watch can help. Take the paper drag.